Good day, everybody. Jason here from the Flemming Group. I hope everyone is doing well under these extraordinary times that we are all faced with, which has forced you as designers to create and design from afar, and me as a sales rep to be able to get new collections in front of you from afar as well. I have been fortunate enough to have TDC give me an advanced road set of the new collection, which is launching early this summer once things open back up. But I didn't want to hesitate in getting this in front of you and allowing you to choose samples from this beautiful new collection that they're launching. So let me go ahead and get started. They have two different collections that are coming out. One is a Krypton-based collection. The other is a 100% poly OECO-Tex 100 certified collection. I'm gonna start with the Krypton collection. As you'll be able to see here, the first pattern is called Hamburg. Hamburg has a very natural linen look to it. You can see we've got a plethora of soft color tones to go with our neutrals. It's got a very subtle striae and heathering. We think this is gonna do really well. These all have the Krypton finish on them. So they're antimicrobial. They meet your flammability requirements for upholstery, passing either 260 or class 1. And here's the best part, folks. The price is $34 per yard for my entire Krypton collection. You're gonna really love what you see here, especially once you get samples in hand. So pattern Hamburg is the first of our Kryptons. Next we have pattern Greenland. And what you'll notice of pattern Greenland, it is very clean. It's got that typical linen look, very tight weave. We've got some great colors for you to choose from. Pattern Greenland. The next of our linen looks is pattern Baden-Baden. You'll notice that this has a little more body and volume to it, especially once you get the samples. We also have some bolder pops of color to kind of spruce up your design directives with different options here to go, of course, with our great neutrals, which are always wonderful for your guest rooms. That is pattern Baden-Baden. Next we have pattern Baltic. I really like this because it's got almost like a very fine boucle type of weave to it. Pattern Baltic also has some great color coordinations. You'll notice your rusts and lime greens, and then we've even got a very unique blush type of color to go again with our solids, but this has some nice character, a great texture. All of these are 50,000 double rubs and higher. So pattern Baltic. Next we have pattern Finland. Finland is one of my favorites, and I think it's gonna be one of your favorites as well. It's got a very nice velvet-inspired hand, but as you can see, it doesn't track as you move your hand over it. I know that that is always a nuance when we're dealing with velvets, and it also has a very subtle antiquing, and you'll notice some very rich, bold colors to pair with our earth tones. So that is pattern Finland. The next of our Krypton collection, we have pattern Iceland. This also has such an amazing hand to it. I think you're really gonna love this as well. It has that typical linen, heavy linen weave, almost borderline chenille, but it's got such a soft hand. It's hard to believe that a lot of these fabrics have the Krypton finish on them because they're very inviting, and they will perform not only well for contract hospitality projects, but also for your residential projects as well. So this is just such a fabulous collection. Pattern Iceland here, I think, is gonna do very, very well. Next, we move on to pattern Norway. Norway also has a very tailored chenille look. We wanted to make sure that when designing this collection, the chenilles were not too heavy, so it's very airy, very lightweight, but it's got a beautiful tailored look to it. And as you can see, we've also got some really nice bold pops of color to go with our usual neutrals. So that is pattern Norway. Last but not least from our Krypton collection, I saved the best for last. This is pattern Arctic. This has a stunning hand. This will work well for residential, for contract hospitality, for your suites. It is so soft and plush, and it comes in a very light neutral color tone. I think you'll notice here they did a really good job of keeping the colors simple on pattern Arctic. I think this is probably going to be one of the top sellers because it is so plush and so beautiful and has such a nice hand. So that does it for our Krypton collection. Next, I'm going to move on to our collection, which meets the OECO-Tex 100 standard. These are going to be 100% polyester, bleach cleanable, which is amazing, my friends. As you'll notice here, this is exclusive to TDC. This was developed by a mill in Germany. And you can see you've got a very classic strié here that gives a nice solid texture, a little bit of character. And these colorations are beautiful. They're extremely unique. You can see kind of your gray earth tones with the rust blended in with your taupes and beiges. This is pattern Pacifica. These OECO Tex 100 standard patterns are going to be priced in the 50s and 60s. Next we have Adamas. Adamas is also 100% polyester. These are going to range between 50 and 100,000 double rubs, so they're extremely durable. They meet all your flammability requirements. And what's amazing, because it meets that OECO Tex 100 standard, these have absolutely no chemicals in them. All of these patterns that I'm showing you, including the Kryptons, meet AB 2998, which is the new California standard for flammability requirements, which basically the state of California said that we cannot have all these chemicals in our fabrics, so your fabrics need to be flame retardant without all of those harmful chemicals that are really doing damage to our environment. So this was pattern Adamas. Next we have pattern Hive. I think you're really gonna love this one. This has a really beautiful texture, a soft hand, very inviting, and wait till you see the great colors that we have here. We have some really nice bold colors. We introduced a new blue, a new green. I think the green is gonna be a big hit. Great for upholstery. And when you pair pattern Hive with pattern Apache, you can see here that you will be able to create a very nice story when you're upholstering a sofa or banquettes. You can do accent pillows with your upholstered fabrics and create just a beautiful story where you can get nice vibrant colors to go with neutrals and give it some really popping class. This is pattern Apache. And that does it for our new TDC collection. I hope you enjoy. We are ready to sample, so this will be added to our YouTube channel. We're really excited. I think this is gonna do really well because of the price points, because of their environmental footprint, which has been lessened. We're really excited. We're waiting to take your sample requests. I'll be following up with a visual sample request form that I can send to you upon request via email so that you can easily go down, check the colors that you want, and we will get samples out to you within 48 hours. This will be the first of quite a few virtual presentations. We're really excited about this new chapter that we're turning to, and I think it's gonna be very convenient, very informative, and also take much less time than coming in and doing a standard presentation, although I'm always open to those standard in-office presentations. So once things get back to normal, please rely on me to come in, work with you one-on-one, fulfill any of those shopping needs. Thank you very much for your time. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Be well, be kind to each other, and have a great afternoon. Thank you.